Hello and welcome back, everyone, to the soothing sounds of a medieval-ish melody and Mount&Blade 2 Bannerlord. Now, last time, I sort of focused a lot on the game itself, if that makes any sense. I focused on the difference between a warband and trying to, like, formulate my opinion on it and judge what I see. And I haven't really focused on the Let's Playing part, right? I haven't really focused on, well, on the roleplay, on the actual character or anything. I'll just focus on sort of the gameplay elements, and it wasn't really a Let's Play, it was more of like a first impressions type of thing. But I did that on purpose, because it was the first video and I wanted to sort of, put a sort of out-of-character reaction to the title, but from now onwards, we're gonna be, we're definitely going to be focusing a lot more on role-playing, on our character, and all of that. And to that end, we must now give, I guess, a little bit of a backstory to what happened with our character here. And what happened is that he and his brother lived a relatively peaceful life, and he has a military background. He was in the Scouts with the local armed forces. Until one day, bandits came and killed his entire family and burnt down his farm. Or burnt down our farm, I suppose. And thus, me and the brother, it's just villagers, me and the brother decided that, you know what, there's nothing left for us in our village. Quite literally nothing, because it's all been burnt down. He did manage to get rid of the looters, though, and drive them off. However, he was not able to save his family, so he and his brother have decided to take vengeance to the various robbers and looters across the land, and he now resides in this area-ish. Just get, yeah, there we go. This is how I'm used to looking at the map. Anyway, so now he resides in the area of the Western Empire, and basically trying to do his part in keeping the areas around the two or three big cities here clean of robbers, and well, what the future holds for him we shall see, but for now that is our goal. 4.9, 4.8. Why is my speed so low? Because of the prisoners, probably? Probably. So here's the thing. How can we... How can I increase my speed? Oh, I've gained a level, that's nice. .7, 3.6, 2.2, but he's in the forest, isn't he? 3.5, 3.4, 3.2. I can kill the 21 looters over there, but that's not going to do much for me. Since we can't catch up to any of the looters, let's go to Rotti. And trade, I suppose. Now, I do realise I've made a bit of a stupid thing, or a bit of a stupid comment. You can switch between these things. You can switch, so if you want, like, melee weapons, there's melee weapons, shields and ranged, armour, horse, miscellaneous, like food and stuff. We can get a sheep. Sheep is a morale booster. Yeah. No. Alright, fine spat. These are all obnoxiously expensive. I am thinking about smithing. Yes, I am. And about acquiring my, my very own sword. That would be quite, Ooh, you can change its size as well. That is beautiful. That is beautiful, but in order to do that, we do need to refine and smelt some materials, and in order to do that, we need to get some materials in the first place, so that is for later, I suppose. Right, but seeing as ooh, there's a tournament. Let's join the tournament, see what we can do. I was going to take up a proper job, to be honest with you. Tournament prize, full helm overlaced coif is the prize. I doubt I'm going to be able to win, but... oh god. Okay, we got one. Oh, what the hell's wrong with the audio, though? Should have killed that guy first, but... for these very reasons, he is more dangerous. Okay, 2 horsemen over there. You were looking in the other direction. I was gonna... right, gotcha. Like I said, you were looking in the other direction. I was hoping... okay, get the lance. Get on the horsey. Good. Here we go. We got a lance. I think we have a fighting chance at this stage. He killed the horse, he didn't kill me, though. Okay, is that my... that is my teammate. That was my teammate. Much prefer to have a sword at this stage. Now we prefer a lance again. Okay. I have taken a bit of a pounding. But that's fine. There's no ranged weapons on the ground, not that I can see. Is that a bow? That looks like a bow. No, that is not a bow. Okay. Okay, I did stab him. Yes, I did. Oh, you can do stabs in 2 directions. That's good. Like, well, up and like a low stab and a high stab. Okay. Okay, got the horse, and I have the advantage here because I can move in closer. Yep. Gotcha. Well, I do believe I've carried the team onwards to victory. Right. And then I'm going to be up against an Imperial Archer. Okay, that's fair enough. Yeah, that was easy. That was an easy fight. One-on-ones are definitely... so I'm rooting for the Imperial Infantryman. Not gonna happen. Just not gonna happen. Alright, well, at least it is a fair fight. Well, fair fight. Look at his armor, look at mine, but... okay, just 1 slash. There, you got me good. Okay. That wasn't so great. That wasn't so great either. better, but he will... It's like, the issue here is he's gonna break my shield before I... Ooh! Okay, that was close. That was remarkably close. And now I'm up against an Imperial Cataphract? That's gonna be even worse, right? Yes, it will. Okay, we need to keep moving, because he's in heavy armor, and I reckon... Never mind, I've stopped reckoning. I'm gonna say I reckon I can catch him out of position. Maybe get around his shield or something along those lines, but... Tough luck. It's got a longer sword as well, I think. I can't afford to make a mistake. Good feint. He feinted really well. Now, well, I mean, what did I expect? But I did make it to the final. Do I get anything for making it to the final? Like, second place usually gets something, doesn't it? Second place does not get anything. Okay. That is... unfortunate. I suppose I could have bet some money on me, and then I'd... Nah, you bet for the finals as well. It's just winner takes all, basically. Oh well, I do not have experience in these tournaments. I would have thought that second place gets you something, but apparently not. Of course, being a somewhat seasoned scout from my formative years, I do have some knowledge of the cities and the surrounding area. So, that said, I am looking for... I'll wait to holster my weapon for now, but until that... never mind. I'm looking for a few people inside the town. Are you... No, that's a horse trader. I'm looking for, like, the prominent nobles in the town, if that makes sense, or the wealthy merchants. Essentially, I'd like a job, thank you very much. Hello? Interesting. Maybe of service. Speak roughly about your elders. Best not sing about that to every stranger you meet, though. Yeah. It's raining, it's pouring, Emperor Mira's boring, right? But like I said, weaponsmith, that's fine. Empire townsman, armourer. This, you're all very nice. Your city is very nice, but I'm looking for, shall we say, people of a slightly higher stature and class. I suppose I found them, but not entirely what I meant. Now, is this the barracks or the way to the keep? I'm just a servant, okay. And you're going to let me, with a sword, walk in and just... No? The door is locked. Alright, I suppose they're not going to open the gate for me. Is it a gate or a door? It's mighty big to be a door. Seems more like a small gate. Anyways. Let's go to the tavern. So, ransom our prisoners, which is the tiniest bit of cash, but they are just random looters, completely insignificant. And maybe... Mount&Blade. Ah, yes, mercenaries. Tavern keeper. Excuse me, tavern keeper. Do you know of anyone who might have a task for someone like me? Because I'm running mighty low on money, and, well, you know the saying, men with swords never starve. Nobody's looking for help right now. Okay. Nobody's looking for help right now. Nope. Right now, you say. Okay, I suppose I'll be off then. Towards... Lagetta? I think the further I make it towards, towards the old capital, the more likely I am to find a job, and plus I will run into, like, non-Empire factions, if that makes sense. So, let's see. Also, there are a bunch of looters here. Ah, so has an available issue. Pelsios of Leblenion needs access to the Kafrenion Commons. What? Well, let's talk to the man himself, and we'll see exactly what he needs. My good sir, may I ask your name? Right, you speak for the people of the village. Good. I heard you need some help with a problem. I have a dispute with Carfenion. I recently purchased the right to graze cattle in the nearby pastures from a landowner there, but now some of the villagers are making problems. And what is the problem? They claim I don't have the right to graze there, that the village land cannot be bought and sold like that. But look, I spent my silver, I won't get it back. Meanwhile, I can't afford to wait. I need someone to ride along my herd. I need someone to ride along with my herders, and my cattle can graze one way or the other, even if it means violence. Any other way? You or one of your companions with some 2 men should be able to do the job. Alright. Get your herdsman to the pastures. Let's do that. It's just how far away is this village, though, that you've bought land in? Ah, it's over there. Well, it's not the worst. Hold on, did I just... Ah, Empire Peasant, right, yes. Over the limit. Yeah, I am. I'm sure we are over the party limit, but we can go over to the village over there, and it'll all be over soon. I just... Ooh. First of all, just a staggering amount of looters in the village, but I can't catch up to them. Especially not now. Saratis's party. Interesting. One of the things that I thought about doing... One troop has deserted. That's alright. Villagers want to talk to me. Probably try and drive me off. Okay. Don't get involved in this. We've grazed our herds on these hillsides since our father's time. We don't care if one rich bastard gives a couple of bags of silver to another rich bastard. We don't care about the title deeds or courts of the law or any of that. Custom is custom, and we're not going anywhere. Sorry, you can take your grievances to your lord, but not to me. Time for you to clear out. You're just a rich bastard's lackey. Business is business, what can I say? Alright, there's some looters over there. Can we catch up to them? Probably not, right? 4.9 in the forest. I need to get out of said forest. .7, 2.2, 2.3.5. Yeah, I can't catch up to them. Catch up to those guys though, I think. Yeah. We can catch up to them. It's gonna take a bit of doing, but we can. Alright, here we go. Surrender or die, brigands. If I am going to be a proper vigilante, I suppose is what you would call it, then I will need more horsemen in my party, actually preferably exclusively horsemen, because infantrymen are alright, but horsemen would be ideal for things like these. Alright, I got 3 of them. Yep, that got him all right. Took a bit of a hit to the head from a stone being lobbed at me, but that's fine. Gained a bit of morale, a bit of renown. Did we lose anyone? We lost 2 recruits. That's next. Okay, rugged gambazon to be sold. Pilgrim's Hood to be sold. These are like almost not worth selling. Basically all of these are going to get sold off. Okay, cool. Though I suppose I should go back to the village over here to get my money or to report or something along those lines. Oh no, he just sent his regards via the via messenger or via the 2 people I escorted. Right, fair enough. Well, there's 13 looters over there. Maybe we can... Oh, we can catch up to them. Yeah, never mind. Okay. Gorgios of the Hand. That is a person I'd like to talk to. Though the issue being I can't really catch up to his party. You will stop though, okay. Good day, sir. My name is Stefan. May I ask your name? I do not believe we have any quarrel with you. You do not? I have a quick question, though. Apparently I don't. I was thinking I could, like, I don't know, join you, or, I don't know, a job for you or something along those lines, but apparently you don't need any help. with anything. Let's head over to this castle and to Lagetta, I suppose, which is where I initially wanted to go. Closer to the front lines, I suppose. Ooh, now there are some people over here. This is what I was hoping would happen. Is this a siege? Hello? Oh, yes, it indeed is a siege. Forgive me for what may seem an abundance of caution, but please keep your distance. Just beyond sword's length is fine. So, who might you be? Don't worry, I carry a bow. If I wanted you dead, I'd, you know. It's bad joke, I apologize. Who are you? Family stood in the Senate and discharged its duties honorably since the days of the Empire. I'll remember your name. Okay, can you tell me what is Neretz's folly? That's what some people call the Great Battle of Pendraic. In the year 1077, Emperor Neretzes led an army accompanied by Cusates and Arseni to fight the coalition of Strugians, Battanians, and Vlandians. It was a disaster for him, he died in it, but the victors did not fare much better. Right. Can you tell me anything about the Battle of Pendraic? I wasn't there. I know Lucon has some thoughts about it. Don't know who that is. But there is an army besieging Lagetta, and I would very much like to talk to them. Though I fully understand that they are on the other side of the fight, as it were. My name is Stefan, and who might you be? High King of the Battanians, my lord. I did not realize I was in the presence of royalty. Good. So, the one thing about me you should know is that I make a very good friend, and you do absolutely not absolutely want me as an enemy. You absolutely do not want me as an enemy. Sorry, I'm still in awe that you would even speak to me, sire. Right. I have a quick question. Apparently I don't. There is something I would like to discuss, though. I would like to enter your service. Yes, I would. Your clan needs tier 1 or tier 2. Never mind. Can you tell me something about the Battle of Pendraic? I'm a busy man. But you will tell me nonetheless with a lengthy conversation. Okay. Our dear and old beloved King Eril, a wonderful man, but with a heart perhaps just a mite too tender, did not wish for us to go off to war. But then he disappeared, and I, his son-in-law, ascended to the kingship. Oh, he disappeared, did he? Odd, that. The clans cried out for war, etc., etc. Right. Now the Empire uses tricks and traps in war. No Battalion fears to meet an Imperial soldier man-to-man, but we thought it would be a good laugh to use their tricks against them, so we laid an ambush on both sides of a wooded pass, and wouldn't you know, they marched right into it. It's Teutoburg, basically, right? You've just reconstructed Teutoburg. So there's 305 defenders, and there's 303 attackers. This does not seem like a battle the attackers are going to win, but they are depleting the garrison quite heavily, and you're just standing by waiting for this to end, and... Well, I don't know actually what you're doing, but hey. Alright, fair enough, I suppose. Can I please catch up? Just stop running. Just stop. There is nowhere to run. Surrender or die. Every time I catch up to looters and bandits, it seems to be like night time, but you know, well, most of the time at least. Okay, there is a bit of a I don't know. I think I'll take this position. Yeah. Sort of withdraw slightly, and I'll try and get their attention. Right, that ended well. Good. Looters of the world beware. No losses this time round. Good. And we even took 2 prisoners. So I have 1 guy wounded. Right? Yeah. Leather shoes, exactly the same ones as I have. Decent price on them. Wrapped shoes, not so good. Wait, what? 120 something value. Those shoes have more value than 10 looters wearing them. Most interesting. And we'll take the cheese as food. We need it. Okay, I suppose since we've made it to Legetta, and I wanted to go to the front lines, and apparently I got my wish, but there is little profit to be made. We might want to head down the coast. 17 looters over there. Head on down to the coast, see if there's maybe more people looking for help, and also, or looking to hire me essentially. Also, though, let's sell all the things, and we will need a little bit of food for the troops, but we've made a good bit of money. Let's go with like before 8 grain, 1 cheese, and I'll put in 1 fish there for good measure. Since you've performed so valiantly in combat, and also we'll get like 3 recruits as well to join us to replenish the losses that we've taken. And then there is Danos the Tanner. Who would like some help about over... come on then. Let's see what he wants. Aye, sorry, I don't think I know you. You do not, but mark it down. You shall be hearing from of me, even. Well, probably from me a few times as well, but more so of me, quite a lot. I'm Danos. I'm a craftsman, a working man. A lot of the other honest men here in Ortisia, I suppose? The ones that work with their hands, they like me to speak for them. Right. Okay. I heard you may need some help with a problem. Right. Don't know if you know much about the law here. Craftsmen like me are required to buy our own... to buy our raw materials, even, from local merchants. Right, so you're not allowed to buy the... Aha! Right, okay, so how can I help you? Well, you get around, right? It wouldn't be hard for you to collect the wool we need. If you could bring, say, 6 units of wool directly to me instead of selling to the merchants, I would gladly pay 732 for them. With this, the merchants would have to lower their prices. Any other way of doing that? Companion. Okay, right. I will bring you the 6 units of wool. I think. Now, this is not exactly something that I wanted to appeal to me, nor do I have any experience of it, and my parents were craftsmen, they weren't merchants either, so... that would be a... yeah. This is very new for me, but essentially, what does he want? 6 wool, 6 units of wool, but I need to buy them from somewhere that sells wool at an alright price, and I have no idea where something like that is. Also, I need to write down the price of the thing somewhere, least I forget. So what did he say? He said 760 something, right? So we need to buy wool for 300 to 400 essentially if we want this to be worthwhile. And the city of Legetta managed to defend itself actually very nicely indeed. Okay. Let's see. Miscellaneous. Cotton, pottery, velvet, leather, silver ore, cow, linen, hides, tools, salt. No wool. Amusing. Quite amusing, actually. I'll buy, I guess, a bit of fish for the troops. Seems alright. Where do I go then? What's like the next best bet? I guess I could buy it from the other side. Both of these mountains and from, like, politically the other side. They wouldn't mind. Business is business and all that. There is, however, a party of a nobleman going in the opposite direction, so let's see if I can't learn anything from him. Hello, who are you? Aeronix of the House Varos. Right. Can you tell me anything about the Battle of Pendraic? You don't know. Alright. Not quite sure why I'm so interested in this battle, but my brother told me to investigate. Oh, this was a bloody battle of, like, these guys have 8 and these guys have 14 and these guys have 1 left. That was like a few hundred men that died here. Easily. And they've been taken prisoners. Alright. Hello. Peace to you, stranger. Yes. I have a quick question. No, apparently I don't have a quick question. Never mind. Just admiring the view. Yeah, that doesn't make much sense. Okay, here's the plan. We go to whatever this place is, and however you're supposed to pronounce it. We grab the wall and we take it back to that person. Let's see. Wool. 6. That is oh so worth it. That, as a matter of fact, I think I'm gonna buy everything, like as much as I can, and just invest in the wool trade. No, let's just buy, because I don't have much money. If that venture doesn't work out, I'm not gonna be in a good position exactly. I'm not gonna be able to pay my men. But yeah, that's the merchants and the Empire are definitely ripping them off. Now, who is Aegion and what does he need? Because I've heard that he wants something. Plus, riding in the company of some 300 warriors or so is quite nice. One of the ancient lineages of the Battanians, the Fen Drengil, and you are the lord of a place. Well, can you tell me anything about the Battle of Pendraic? Ah, for any son of Battania, there will be no prouder moment in his life than that day. A true son of Battania, anyway. Look, right before the battle, our king disappears, and his adopted son, your current king, becomes the new king, then sets tongues to wagging. No, I'm not quite sure what that means, but sure. But let me tell you, old Errol could never in his life won such a victory as did Caladog that day. Went from the woods, etc., etc. Right. Thank you. Not quite sure how this is relevant. I mean, if I could... Okay, it is relevant because I lead men into battle. Obviously, it's relevant. But on the other hand, you know... Like, it's not exactly the world's most convoluted maneuver that he pulled out. He just did a sensible thing, laid an ambush. Right, what about this lot, though? These two war parties are going to meet. Everyone I talk to right now has a good chance of dying. So might as well get some information out of them. Plus, don't tell anyone I told you this, but your enemies well, actually, more or less, roughly the same amount of have the same amount of troops that you have, and they're just a few hours of marching to the north of you. So there you go. Can you tell me anything about the Battle of Pendraic, though? We learned that old men who claimed that they had the right to rule were doddering incompetents. I was with the Vanguard. Ooh, Nertzes apparently knew that the Battanians had planned an ambush. The Crusade scouts had told them, but he never bothered to inform us. What? So up we went along a lovely wooden stream until the Battalion arrows started whooshing in from all sides. Had our shields, but you can only point in one direction at a time. Right. interesting. I'm gonna learn that, like, this battle is the reason for the civil war in the Empire, probably. But I never really bothered to keep up with politics, and all of that really interests me up until, you know, recent events have forced me to think otherwise. Like 700 something ducats or 700 something gold for the wool I'm bringing you, and I've only paid 500. No, I've only paid 200 something for it, so that's like a profit of 400 gold minimum. 400, 500 gold, something along those lines. About that task you gave me, I did indeed bring 6 units of wool as we agreed. And I've received 609. That's less than we've agreed. We've agreed to 700. Oi! Fine. Still a decent profit, but you know, then again, Let's head on north to see if the two war parties met and how they're getting along. Oh. Oh, so you're raiding the place, are you? That's not entirely nice nor unexpected at a time like this. There's no way in hell I'm catching up to them. I am catching up to them. Hello, you've screwed up. Let's get rid of these vermin upon the society, culture, and economy of the land. This is a good spot. Just sit tight, basically. Stop hurling stones at me. Yeah, I know. Don't worry about it. Ugh. I need a bigger weapon. He managed to hit me before I hit him, that is. Okay, got him. Except he's still alive for some reason. Oh well. Yeah, victory indeed. I need like a thing, but... Ooh, there's Empire peasants that we've liberated. Well, there's not much point in me recruiting you for the very simple reason that, Well, mind you, don't cost anything. Oh well. Well, you're free to go. A horse. Most useful, because I'm not going to ride it, because I think mine is, like, literally has the same capabilities, but it is extremely useful for hauling things around. And all of this we shall sell. Good! Good. I believe we have a couple of wounded. Indeed we do. Alright. Let's head down to Legetta and sell the things we've got, take a bit of a breather, and probably get the hell out of here, because war is coming to this part of the land once again, and it's not going to be good for any of us that aren't fighting on one side or the other. So I'll take a bit of a rest at the tavern and I suppose figure out what we're going to do next. Because this entire run around capturing looters business isn't exactly working out. I mean, it's working out in the sense that we have a small party of men, and that the aforementioned party is now, you know, getting a bit of training, and we've earned a little bit of money, got some equipment out of it too. But for the most part, we're going to need a more stable source of income and well, a more profitable source of income as well.